everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Today's show is how to cook a best steak pan-seared number 286 with crispy gnocchi pasta and sautéed green beans. Let's start with the ingredients. We have garlic that we'll be using today. I have a couple of nice big cloves that should make it taste really well. I have some fresh mayonnaise, some salt and pepper, green beans, currants, some gnocchi pasta, and some green onions. With the green onions, you want to wash and rinse and peel them and get back to some nice, good, clean green onions. And I have the mixing bowl here all ready to go, but whenever you have pasta, the first thing you want to do is get the water going. I've started a teapot full of hot water. And wear a glove with these teapots because they can splash you. See how bad that. Make sure it's not too terribly hot yet. I started the burner under the pan even before I put the water in. Now we'll let that get going just a little bit more, and then I'll put some salt in there. It's boiling pretty good. We have to cook this pasta for about 3 minutes. I have the steak. I've started cooking the steak in advance so that it will start to get cooked up with just a little bit of oil. I set my timer to 3 minutes for the pasta. So let's go ahead and very carefully take this lid off. Let's salt the water. Now we're going to use this water not only for the pasta, but we're going to use it for the beans too. So there's our pasta. Lid back on. So come back up to a boil and hit the timer for 3 minutes. The next thing we need to do is to cut up the beans. Now you can use a knife or you can use scissors. It's a lot faster if you use scissors. Don't be afraid to use only the good part. If you see something you don't like because it has some black on it, just pitch those. And there we go, there's the beans. Now let's do these, and you can do the same thing with the scissors. Cut off the root. I did a whole video on this. If you want to check my index, you'll see I rated silverware. I've also done one on scissors. Now I'm going to cut off the very tops of these and get rid of that. And I'm cutting off the middle, getting rid of that. There you go. That pasta's all done. Let's just cut this up. This is going to be a garnish for the top. It's a lot faster than a knife, isn't it? Works great too. These are just kitchen scissors I got from the hardware store. I'll put a link to my scissor video. Steak is all done. That cooked up pretty fast. I'm only cooking one today because it's just for me. So I'm going to put that on the plate, and then you have to let that rest. Steaks are supposed to rest for 5 minutes. I'm going to take this pasta and put this on the stove. I have water in a teapot heating up, watering. I'm going to blanch the beans. I need to finish with this onion. Just put the part I'm going to cook separate from the garnish for the top. Just like that. Chase these around. Now let's do our garlic. A couple of real nice large cloves. Let's do the garlic while the water's boiling. Just throw these cloves in here. Line this back up again. If you have one of these, there's a magnet right here. So I put a mark on so I would know where to line it up. And it's literally done that fast, but I run it just a little bit more just to make sure. There you go, your garlic is all ready. Let's get our mixing bowl ready. We're going to put our mayonnaise. And our garlic. And some salt and pepper. And let's give it a stir. Use a mixing bowl if you have one because it has round sides on it, so you don't leave stuff in the square corners. Get it all mixed up really, really well. Set that aside. Now, the water is ready. Use a glove once again. Get the water in your hot pan. Let that come up to a rolling boil. Grab a spoon, which is perforated. Very carefully put your beans in. I'm holding my spoon to the back side of this plate so the spoons hit it. Let them sit for a minute. And then take them out. That's called blanching. I think it was named after Blanche on the Golden Girls, or maybe not. Get that one back in there. Now let's get our frying pan back out here. Burner's back up. That one's turned off. Now I have the frying pan back on the hot burner, a little bit more olive oil, and I'm going to take my blanched baked beans, my blanched beans that are not baked. What do you think, Barb? Another show for the follies, huh? There's another bean I don't like. Throw him out. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's roll these around in the oil while Barb is laughing at me.
Sorry, dear.
And some salt and some pepper on the beans, because I love salt and pepper, and salt and pepper loves me. It's real convenient. The white parts of your green onions, put them in there. And then the next thing you want to do is just 3 minutes. So I'm going to cook these for about 3 to 5 minutes. These beans will be done in about 22 seconds here. So I've had them and the green onions rolling around. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my capers in. And I am going to put in my mayonnaise garlic mix. Then I'm going to take these out of here. And I'm going to put them back in the mixing bowl. Smells really good. And then I'm going to put my pasta in this pan. Now let me grab my pasta. Have to drain it. Rinse the pasta so it doesn't stick together. I'm going to put it in the hot frying pan for a couple of minutes. And roll them around in with all that goodness font. Just like that for a minute. Then grab my steak. Put my pasta on the plate. Just for the fun of it, I'm going to take my steak, just roll it around in here a little bit. And of course, if you want cheese, you can grab cheese. Parmesan probably is the thing to use. Here's my beans. Put some beans, just like that. Call this a done show. Make sure your steak is 145 degrees and enjoy. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.